All right, guys, Joe, Anthony, and Wendy, we are live coming to you from all over. Wendy is on the left coast, I'm on the right coast, and I don't know who's in between today, but we are having an amazing, hope we are all healthy and safe and doing well. Wendy and I were just talking about uncertainty, and we are living in uncertain times. And because many people have stress and anxiety and wanting to stay healthy, boost their immune systems with, if you can see, nanotechnology. So Wendy has a couple of great suggestions and which patches would really be some of the better patches to, right, Wendy, to be wearing.
Yes, I think I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the glutathione because it is the most important, basically, antioxidant. It's the most.
Is it pronounced glutathione or glutathione?
No, yeah, I'm sorry. It's glutathione, but
Okay.
I sometimes I think in terms of spelling, and so I'm like, if somebody wants to know how to spell it, I'm like pronouncing it like glutathione.
That's West Coast. I'm in the East Coast. We talk like Mark Wahlberg, you know.
So yes, the reason I say it that way is so you can to help you spell it if you want to look it up.
Yeah, if you're like from the East Coast where I'm from, where I grew up, it's like glutathione. Hey, what are you talking about? Give me some glutathione. If you're on the West Coast, it's like far out, man. We got some glutathione. Some glute.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I know.
Let me just, how about if I just say glutathione and then I'll spell it?
That's a good idea. That's a great
Okay.
idea. I love it. I love it.
Okay, it's glutathione.
Right.
And glutathione is, well, actually, really, so some of the research we've been doing shows that low levels of glutathione are associated with many, like a whole array of diseases. And I mean, I'll name a couple of them, but I'm not going to go. It's a huge paragraph of them. Like neurodegenerative diseases, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's, like lung, pulmonary disease, which actually, you know, with COVID, I mean, pulmonary is like, you know, we want to.
Smokers, people that, you know, have
Yes.
lung issues from smoking.
Cystic fibrosis, autoimmune disease, and just the list goes on and on of diseases that we have an increased chance of getting if we have low levels of glutathione. And these glutathione patches are amazing because not only do they increase our levels of glutathione in our bodies, but they increase them at a way faster rate than if we were to take them by like take oral, like, you know, like you can get injections of them, you can get liquid form of them, but these patches actually, we have it right here, the LifeWave glutathione patches in clinical trials have been able to demonstrate that they can increase the average of glutathione in our body by 300% within a 24-hour period.
That's huge.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy. But I mean, when you think about it, anything you put in your mouth, it goes into your stomach, it's digested. It takes a lot longer to get into the bloodstream, and it would be diluted too, right?
Yes, diluted, and then sometimes, you know, we pee it out. We don't retain all of it. It doesn't, you know, and if we actually are having stomach issues or in things, we may not even like.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? We may just not, because I know there's a lot of people that have issues where if they get their blood checked, the blood test will say, oh, you got plenty of B vitamins in your body. But they can also have like other issues that the doctors don't know about, where the B vitamin is not going from their bloodstream to their tissue, to their brain, to their, you know. So that's the neat thing about this. If you have issues like that, then these patches, these nano patches, are sending the signal straight to your brain, and your brain is telling your body produce glutathione, you know, and it's an immediate kind of reaction, and it doesn't matter what other health problems we're having because the connection is going straight to our brain.
Well, that's a good point. What was it that you had mentioned on the earlier episodes that we did as far as some of the things that people were concerned what the ingredients in vaccines would be? And one of the ingredients was heavy metals or different metals.
Yes, there's nano sized particles or whatever of heavy metals in those shots that go straight to our brain. Well, they don't go straight. So they get in our bloodstream and some of them get into our brain.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like only one thing that we know of, that I know of, that has been proven to be able to remove those nano heavy metal particles from our brain, and it's the glutathione patch.
So the patch is really helping to eliminate heavy metals. You may have to wear the patch for a little bit. You know, it depends on how those heavy metals, like people that ate a lot of tuna in their younger years, you know, tuna supposedly had been contaminated with
mercury,
things like that. I was even thinking about people that had older cavities that were filled with older metal fillings,
like lead. Is that lead?
something like that. Yeah,
Or what was that? I guess I don't remember what
it was some amalgam or some type of that had some, I don't know, aluminum or some type of,
okay.
you know, but still you want it to be eliminated. And the whole point is it's like chelation therapy. The word chelation means to remove metals from the body. And it's very expensive if you go to a doctor, or, you know, you take some of those programs, whatever they put in your body. But glutathione patches, guys, is helping to remove heavy metals. Just wear it every day. You put on a different patch every day. You put on a new patch every day. What other things, like somebody had asked a question about, would it help for kidney pain or kidney infections or things like that?
Actually, that's one I would imagine. I haven't done research on that one. I don't know firsthand about kidney infections, but because it is the body's master antioxidant, I would imagine it would.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can research that, the facts on that.
Yeah. Okay.
And bring that up on the next.
So basically that means, you know, people who don't have the glutathione patch or might be thinking about X39. So you would recommend they start with X39 and do an add-on patch.
I would recommend X39 for everyone, because X39 is the main patch. It was the original one that was made, you know, by the founders of LifeWave. It's the main one that, you know, helps with an abundance of things. You know, it helps with energy, it helps with sleep, it helps with our main stem cells, our mother stem cells. It helps activate our main stem cells. The other patches are kind of like additional.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me for one moment. Go ahead and keep talking.
Sure. Go
ahead.
And one of the things that we were going to talk about, guys.
Okay.
So guys, basically go to wendyrichtenergy.com. Just go to wendyrichtenergy.com, right, Wendy?
That's right.
Order them patches, start feeling the difference, start boosting your immune system. And on our next episode, maybe we'll talk a little bit about the other patch that you were talking about, more why people are having mood issues, especially with all the stress and anxiety.
Yeah, that's my favorite one to talk about.
So, all right, guys, that's what we'll talk about. And we will see you on the next one.